find the vertices of the ellipse, we got to know how far apart the edges of the ellipse are along the major axis. And to do that, really all we need to do here is complete the square for both x and y. So I'm going to rearrange this slightly so that both of these can be solved quickly for the complete square. I'm going to subtract the 81 over to the other side. Y is the easy one, right? You divide 6 by 2, then you squared this number. So 3 squared is 9. That means we're going to get y plus 3 from that 3 there, that quantity squared. So this becomes y plus 3 squared. And we added 9 to both sides of the equation to do this completion of the square. So this side becomes negative 72. At this point, we're going to divide everything by 9 so that we get rid of that 9 in front of the x. That's going to give us x squared minus 6x plus y plus 3 squared over 9 equals, this is going to be negative 8. And then we're going to complete the square of this one. Again, negative 6 divided by 2 is going to give me negative 3. Negative 3 squared gives us 9. So we're going to get x minus 3 squared for the complete square. X minus 3 squared. We added 9 to both sides for this one as well, and that's going to give us 1 on the right-hand side of the equation. So underneath the x value, we have a division by 1, and underneath the y, we have a division by 9. This is the same thing as 1 squared and 3 squared. And that's important because that tells us the length of the major axes. The larger, in this case, we have a larger one underneath the y, meaning that this is going to be a vertical ellipse in some fashion. We also have our center is going to be at 3, and then this one comes from negative 3, so we're going to have a center at 3, negative 3. That's going to be what? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And we have 3 being the distance from the center to the vertice of along the major axis. Since it's underneath the y, it's going to be an ellipse that looks something like this. It's longer in the y direction than it is in the x direction. But really, the big thing you need to know is that the centers are going to be here at 0, and then 1, 2, 3 down, a 0 here. So that's going to give us a 0 at, it's going to be 3, 0, and then here is going to be 3, negative 6, 3, negative 6. So that looks like D.